finals for the first time.
I think Adelaide just overdoing the handball in defence. Looking at the stats, 48 to Adelaide, 36 only to Collingwood. Collingwood electing to go with the kick on more occasions.
Bounce on the outer side, and it's a free kick. It's going to Wren. I'm sure Graham Corns will hammer the point at halftime. Execution. We saw that kick into the man on the mark on the outer side a few moments ago. A hand pass at the feet of a player running by. If they can execute, they can win this. Wiedemann gets it across to support McGuinness. Untidy again, the hand pass. McDermott wobbles one towards half forward. Smart gave a contest. Jarman knocks it on. Here's Brown swooping on it. 35 metres out. Goal. Brown's first. Adelaide's fourth. And it's now back to 21 points. Around the 15.
Yes, and it was just mongrelled forward by a couple of possessions there from the Crows. McDermott's kick wasn't anything special. Either was that one, but it got the desired result.
David Brown's first goal, Adelaide's fifth. Difference just 15 points. Wren gets the tap out. Kerrison, good gather. Little kick, smothered. Tregenza held, play goes on. Tregenza kicks to the front of the goals. That was a bad kick in the finish. Watson couldn't take the mark. Getting back to help out Kelly. Advantage is paid to the Pies. Woods comes away from centre half back. Kicks it high out towards the wing. That could have been nearly paid there. The man in front was Bickley, and that's the way the umpire sees it.
Wigney's out to centre half forward. Nigel Smart's dropped down to the pocket. So Corns just experimenting with his forward line, just trying to get the right formula.
Scott Lee it was. The free kick went to. His kick goes to the player Jared just mentioned, Wigney. He's on the forward end of the square. He kicks it into the pocket. The lead on. Modra, good hands. Going to be paid the mark. 6 minutes left in the first half, and the Crows making a bit of a surge.
Yes, the time is now for Collingwood. It's reminiscent of many State of Origin clashes here at the present time, where Adelaide or South Australia, depending on who it is with the jumper on, make that 5 or 6 goal surge. If you can hold them out, you can win.
Good kick, Modra. He's kicked 3. It was 32 points the advantage for Collingwood early in this term, and it's now just 9.
Yes, we all know Tony Modra can take the big specky, but he's at his most dangerous when he's leading, particularly against Gavin Brown. I think he's got just that little bit of an edge in pace, and he very rarely drops a football. So if the disposal to him's good, he will convert on most occasions.
Well, I think that time Gavin Brown learned something. You can't stay a step off Modra. He's got such strong hands in that situation. Tregenza didn't have the ball, surely must get the free kick.
Important player, Dennis Tregenza. He's had a lot of posies.
Yes, he and Lee, pivotal players in this fight back as Tregenza boots inside the 50. Up goes Smart, couldn't hang on. Liptak back to goal, feeds the hand pass away. Anderson, he's done pretty well too in the last 15 minutes. Long kick towards the kick-off line. Collingwood back in number, and Francis, assisted by Watson, they cradle the ball, and Francis has paid them out. Away he goes. Collingwood's best and fairest in 91, recruited from South Australia. That's thrown in the pocket.
Dear me.
And Collingwood are feeling the pressure now. We talked of Adelaide before, but this really is a pressure cooker environment. And Collingwood facing so many rivals, just not the 20 out there on the paddock at the present time. Everybody, well, almost everybody, willing them to fail.
How about us?
Not us. Brownie goes across the face and kicks it behind.
And you can almost hear the collective cheer down at Geelong and the Cats Casino. They've got a big mob down there today, hoping that...
How do they feel barracking for Collingwood, I wonder?
Well, I guess it would test plenty of Victorian patrons.
There's a Healy influence down there too, isn't there?
Not that I know of.
Kick in by Kerrison. Can Collingwood hold out? There's 4.5 minutes left in the second term. And certainly the feeling with the Crows. Wren. Crows mark. Wigney. Too easy.
Collingwood need half-time, don't they? Momentum has shifted. It's like an irresistible force at the present time, Adelaide.
Well, it's just 8 points, and if Wigney kicks this, it's just 2 points in favour of the Pies.
Quite unbelievable that the kick out went straight to the tallest man on the ground in young Sean Wren. Plenty of mistakes being made in Collingwood's defence in the last 10 minutes.
Well, Wigney has had a couple of chances. One kick went wide in the first quarter. He's kicked a point. It's a goal. Have a look at the crowd at the back. They'll soon tell you what's happened here. Flags flying, people cheering, and Adelaide pulled to within 2 points.
There's the feeling that the mentality of Collingwood has been quite defensive in the latter part of this quarter. I think that was signified by the amount of people that were down in the goal square when Tony Francis took his mark. No longer have they got that dominating run through the middle of the ground.
Tregenza 16 possessions. Lee 15. McGuinness 14. Key men in this resurgence. Matthew Liptak has been good from the outset. He's had 17. He shows the way for them. Wren goes up. Walker knocks it away. Now Russell met solidly by Beckley. McGuinness again burrows in. High kick towards half-forward Wiedemann. They're finding space all over this ground now. Wiedemann, he's been lively on the forward line. Chips for Modra. Modra on the chest. Oh. Wiedemann now 12 possessions. Well, perhaps Adelaide is the king, but here's the young prince.
Yes, what about the strength of Modra? Gavin Brown, one of the strongest players in the competition. He was just bumped off.
They trailed at one stage by 32 points. This for the lead. And he misses. Behind. Adelaide get closer. 7-10 to 8-5. So just a point the difference.
Maybe that Collingwood runner telling the full-back to kick it away from Sean Wren. As Gerard mentioned before, straight to the big guy.
Deflate the ball would be good advice, Robbo.
What a terrific mark there by Smart. He had the run on Starcevic. Yeah, Smart from 55 metres. A booming kick. Right on the goal line, it's been punched away. Liptak, gather, snapshot. He's dropped it. Adelaide in front. 2 goals to Liptak. He's been tremendous in this first half. And Adelaide lead by 5 points after trailing in the early part of this second term by 32.
Well, one of the vital statistics that you won't see on our screen at half-time is the amount of times that Collingwood get second possession from a kick-out. The Crows have implemented zone defence quite admirably in the later half of this quarter, and that was the result that they wanted the goal.
8-10 plays, 8-5, 2 minutes left. Smart taken away by Woods. Short kick across half-back. Tony Shaw has been quiet the last few minutes. Gets the hand pass away. Chance for Mickey McGuan, nearly run down by McGuinness. Every Adelaide player is lifted. Scott Lee, bashed forward by Starcevic. Bashed away by Tregenza. Oh, down goes McDermott. He gets up quickly, like a cork in the ocean. They've lifted now. Tregenza's kick along the wing. No mark taken. Watson goes back. Kerrison quite happy to tap it over for a boundary throw-in. A minute and a half left in the first half.
Remarkable transformation. How has it happened? Well, Adelaide have simply denied Collingwood the ball. And again, Smart to Liptak from 52 metres out. The kick favours Modra on the lead. Knocks it to his own advantage. Little toe poke. That was very clever. Where did he learn that? Wigney concedes about 25. Standing start. Lining it up. Anderson. It's a terrible kick. Neither the accuracy or the distance. And Watson will run it out. Butcher sold into trouble. Wiedemann got him. Liptak again has been so lively, appeared to throw at that time. McGuinness back to goal. Not now. Smothered off the boot by Russell. Liptak again. Down he goes. Opportunity for McGuinness. It comes out the back. Modra slung and misses. Oh, was it Brown? It was Brown in there. Just a remarkable quarter of football.
Shane Ward onto the ground for his first run. Kerrison being benched. He, of course, was on Liptak and has been absolutely killed in this second quarter.